I believe digital transformation is not a matter of choice anymore to any industry, and healthcare in particular. With at Aster, with our vision to ensure affordable healthcare and make it accessible across the globe, and that to quality healthcare, both the keywords, affordability and accessibility, cannot be delivered without being on a proper technology platform. It's digital transformation that's exactly going to deliver an affordability and accessibility to our patients. Now, in healthcare, the healthcare I believe has been a little slow on technology adoption compared to the other industries like retail and manufacturing. But what has happened in the last couple of years is huge. The pandemic has accelerated and been the right catalyst. I'm sad that you use the word catalyst for something like that, but that's how the impact has been of pandemic on the technology adoption and drive within healthcare. So, therefore, a lot of solutions and use cases that were there previously, but was not embraced by the stakeholders, now have become things that everybody wants to adopt, everybody wants to try out. Things like telemedicine, whether it is things like Internet of medical things, using remote care, home care, the whole works, which is all very interlinked as far as the technology is concerned, but as far as the business is concerned, very unique offerings to the right stakeholders, whether it is the clinicians or the patients, the care providers at large. What happens in the whole digital transformation journey is there are few elements that come naturally because, one of them is obviously the adoption to cloud. If you have to be accessible and anytime, anywhere access, give all the uptimes, have the ability to scale based on the demand, cloud, going on cloud and cloud-based solutions, whether it is software service, infrastructure service, or it has to be there. It comes in. Now, when you go onto a cloud, whether it is public or private, and when you have and you are exposed to the internet, because that's again another way to make it accessible anytime, anywhere. You bring in the risk or the vulnerability. That's about, are there any bad actors trying to come in and access your data? Once again, unlike any other data, I'm not saying any other data is not as precious enough. This is healthcare data, and there cannot be anything more precious than my own personal health data. Which means that you have to put all the safeguards, and which is what we at Aster is also doing, to ensure that the data, the patient data, is kept safe and secure, and you continue to monitor and safeguard. There is nothing called as 100% safe, right? To be on 100% safe, you have to shut down in a room and sit with no windows and doors. That's not what you want to do. So this is a case where the data has to be made accessible to the care providers, has to be made accessible to the patient when he wants it. He should be able to see his report, he should be able to access the report. At the same time, his doctor should be able to access the report. But at the same time, all of that has to happen in the most safe and secure environment. So yes, so there is a lot of work there. There's a lot happening out there. People like us who drive technology at Aster and along with me, the other business colleagues, always have to play that game of prioritization, choosing what is it that we can invest in, what is more important. But at the same time, we'll keep trying things. So one of the most exciting things that we did, and we actually went live yesterday, is that we now have our Medcare Women and Child Hospital on the metaverse. And this is just a beginning, this is a first step, and we'll have the rest of the Medcare hospital, like the orthopedic and spine hospital, as well as the Medcare hospital on the metaverse. The use case is very simple. What we thought was a very pragmatic use case was that if I can make my hospital infrastructure visible to my patient, because there are patients who come to us from world over, because They trust our doctors, they trust us as care providers and health systems, and they trust our facilities as well. But it's not always possible that you first visit our facility and take a walk and get to know how does the room look like, how is the facility and how is the infrastructure. We bringing the Medcare or our hospitals into the metaverse now gives me an opportunity that I can walk up to this individual sitting maybe somewhere in Europe or somewhere in Africa and give him a HoloLens or a Oculus lens, and using which our representative can take him through the whole hospital and make him feel comfortable as to what's the kind of world-class infrastructure that we have in our hospitals. That plus the confidence that they already have with our doctors makes it a win-win.